Hey everyone, this is Josh from before. I'm here with McFarlane Toys Disney Mirrorverse Buzz Lightyear. And this is from a mobile game that's not actually out yet. I assume it's going to be kind of like the South Park phone destroyer, or maybe like the Avengers Academy game from a while back. Taking a look around the box here. But yeah, the game's not even out yet. So as far as the source material, I'm not totally sure what it's gonna be like. Probably a cheesy game geared toward a younger age group than myself, but that's all right. This is they're calling this ranged. I don't know if that's a class system or if that's an armor skin or what, but I'm not gonna go all the way down the rabbit hole with this Mirrorverse line. It's not quite my my design style, although I'm a big Disney fan. But depending on which characters come out and how they look, I might get a few of them. This Buzz was definitely speaking to me, and so I definitely am looking forward to checking him out. Let's just get him out of here. Oh, before I even get him out of here, obviously you can probably tell from looking at this thing is huge. It's freaking huge. I mean, I knew it was going to be 7-inch. We saw all the promo pics and stuff, but it wasn't until I saw him in person that I was like, jeez. Here he is right out of the box. So I found this guy at Target, and they had the Jack Sparrow there. They had the 5-inch Sully there from the same line, and they looked pretty good. They looked fun. But again, I'm just not going to go all the way down the rabbit hole with this Mirrorverse line. I mean, maybe if they were giving us some more like classic versions of the Disney characters, I'd be a little bit more interested, but the art style is a little unusual. This Buzz, though, he's kind of he's got maybe a little bit of Gundam inspired design, maybe a little bit of Master Chief even in there a little bit. But he's mostly pretty close to that classic Buzz design with a few little fun embellishments. So he doesn't have his jet. I'm gonna get his jet back out now. Just go ahead. So I'm just trying to put this backpack on here, and I'm just kind of running into some issues right out the gate. Like, these don't line up perfectly on this side, and it's kind of resisting being pushed on. So maybe something to be aware of. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of a son of a bitch to get on here. You're trying to get these 4 points to line up just so, and then you can see they don't get perfectly like flush on there once you get them on. Took quite a bit of pressure, and I had to like force some of these plastic parts to line up. That was not very pleasant. But man, this guy looks really, really sharp. Biggest, I would say, if I had to like nitpick, aesthetic, this green is just unpainted plastic, and it looks a little marbleized, and it's just maybe it's awfully saturated. That Buzz Lightyear green is more of a glow in the dark plastic green, and this is very saturated. I mean, it's fine. I'm just, if I'm, had to pick something to kind of criticize, that would maybe be it. And just, the lack of paint in general, which is just what we expect from modern $20 toys. They don't have much paint on them. And Buzz generally has this more like eggshell kind of coating, to his armor, but just nitpicks, so the head was really kind of tight in there, but once I got him moving, let's see what kind of range he's got. He doesn't he doesn't look up very much. That's kind of running into itself. Doesn't look down. He's got a little bit of range in there. Obviously turn to the side and can look up. You can almost get more clearance looking up and down if you tilt him to the side. But great paint job on that head sculpt. Very good, fun, expressive face there. Nice movement on these shoulders. So you get these shoulders like this. Then he does have a bicep like so. He's got a single elbow, but I mean, Buzz Lightyear, any you take a look at any Buzz Lightyear toy, it's going to be pretty encumbered by its articulation, just because he's got this big bulky armor. Maybe some of the imports can get him to be very flexible, but generally he's just very cumbersome. He's got ball joints tucked up under there on his wrists, but his gauntlets have a big, nice opening there at the wrist that gives him a little bit of range to move around. So he's got this diaphragm joint here that's got some decent ab crunch. Obviously a lot of room under there to move around because he's got this big pectoral shape. And then he's articulated at the waist as well. I mean, he's got a good ab crunch for... and then backwards. The hips here are very impressive, I think. He's got this full Van Damme split, plus the rotation at the hips there works really nicely. Really good single knees. They're ratchety in there, as you can see. Let's see how these ankles work out. It is a ball joint tucked up under there. Can you see it? And these, it just doesn't seem like he's going to have much range in those angles, just because the way of his armor is down here. I'm trying to figure out if it's got swivel though. Does it? I mean, it's got a bit of swivel. You know, it's in there, but just it's hard to get it to kind of click into the next spot. The joints are ratchety, and this piece is kind of encumbers it. Toe articulation, which is very nice. It's a good looking figure. It's sharp. Nice proportions. Not too much of a departure from the classic design, just giving a little bit of, you know, attitude and new look. Which, yeah, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with them doing maybe some a little wild versions of the characters, but it's just that some of those Mirrorverse, like the big yellow armor, like on that Sully and stuff, is just a little too extreme. And I'm going to be picky about which 7-inch characters I pick up, and I'm definitely not going to be picking up any 5-inch. That's just, I don't have room for those. So he comes with this little hockey puck disc that has no logos or branding on it. Usually they say DC or Spawn or what have you. He's got these cards, which I don't know. You know what? For a game like this I could see the collecting these cards being more appealing than just say the multiverse ones, because you know he's got these stats on, and the stats I assume correspond to the game. That's a little more fun. And then he's got these two translucent plastic wings that have a little bit of detail in there. They look a little Tron-esque. And the wings just slide into these sockets like this easily. One little detail, he's got these little rocket things on his behind his arms, which move. That's kind of cute. Wish there were a little more details like that, honestly. There he is. I can't believe we're looking at a Todd McFarlane Buzz Lightyear, but we are. I'm digging it. This is fun. I mean, he's huge too. You can tell. Let's see just how big he is. Let's bring in Gorilla Grodd. I think that Buzz is even more plastic than Gorilla Grodd. Here he is next to Legends Thanos, which is a Build-A-Fig scale or oversized legend. And this Buzz is... he's keeping up with those guys. See him next to a more traditionally sized Legends figure, and maybe I'll throw Spawn in here, the Mortal Kombat one. It's pretty big. He's got a lot of shelf presence. So there you go. There's Mirrorverse Buzz. You know, I think you'd have to be pretty sold on this Mirrorverse style and this character design to want to go all the way down the rabbit hole of this new line. But I can tell just looking at this that these are going to be pretty fun, and I just depending on what you know kind of releases they have in the future, I'd definitely be compelled to pick up some more characters. It's just more about the design style lining up with my taste. So there you go, guys. Todd McFarlane Buzz Lightyear in the year 2021. I can't believe it. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye.